so excited for you to be with me yet again for another video, because as you can see from the title, today's the day when we are reacting to Dimash! And today we're looking at into episode number 10. 10. Wow. We've been through a long journey with Dimash, didn't we, right? So today he's gonna perform Unforgettable Day. And I heard so many comments, even when I did real action with Gilad Paz, from people like, you gotta watch this, you gotta react to this, is this the best, is this. So here we are. Not expecting a lot, not at all, just kidding. I'm definitely expecting something amazing to happen. I don't know the song, so I'm very excited to hear it. But before we start, I just want to make sure, did you like, did you subscribe? Because you're gonna get a notification of every single video that I'm uploading right to your phone or your computer or whatever you choose to watch. And also, if you're a singer, this is the time to be part of my vocal challenge. It's completely free, 7 days. Click the link below. It's gonna be the first link. You can insert your email and your name, and voila, in your inbox you're gonna have a free PDF and MP3 of vocal warm-ups where you can take your voice to the next level like Dimash. Okay, so without further ado, guys, let's start reacting. I want to start the heartbeat.
Bir көргеннен ғашық болдым өзіңе, еркелеген балдай тәтті сөзіңе, қылығыңмен баурап алдың жанымда, қарай бердім нұрға толы жүзіңе. Şarkım unutamazsın. Pay şarkım unutamazsın. Aksap ketken armanım sen. Жиду вамин винчита жени, жиду вапуме чиганда хое, рурушатся жани сыяо, уджу уши шеже шанси живуре, дома. 的和谐。
Bravo! Listen, this song is epic. Epic is everything. Wow, I love this song. It's such a like heroic song. I don't know what it's really about, but I imagine Unforgettable Day. It's something very big, very huge. Well, Dimash, you did it yet again. And that was so good. That was definitely unforgettable. I'll tell you that. Now, this is the thing. This is what I love. Dimash, he is never boring to me. I can watch him over and over and over and over and over and over again because it's always so good and always so, now I don't want to say use the word perfect, but it's just there in terms of his technique, in terms of his delivery, and he just pulls you in, and it's just so fun and exciting to watch him always, always, always. And it's always the hardest. It's not just do it one time and make everybody say, wow, 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 wow. It's about keeping your audience always engaged and always kind of like on their toes, like what is gonna do next? How is gonna surprise us more? What is gonna do better every time? And this is what it is. It's all about, right? So him and Jessie J, I would say, those are the kind of artists I'm always excited to watch and learn from. Speaking of learning from, in this particular song, I feel there's so many elements. It's just a very rich song with the choir and the band and the orchestra and the live. Everything is very, very, there's a lot of different feels in this song. But one thing you can learn right from the start, and this is a big one, being a singer is not just singing, right? You are a performer, right? The minute you walk on stage, the minute you perform or audition or whatever you do in front of people, you're already performing, right? It's not when you start to sing, this is when actually people look at you and say, oh, okay, now she's singing, now I'm gonna look at her. It's how you carry yourself to the stage. It's how you're holding yourself, what type of facial expression you use, what you do with your hands, how you walk, how you stand. All those things is part of the song. Yes. And Dimash does it so well because right when the music starts, he's not just like sitting there and like, okay, I'm gonna wait until the intro is gonna, finish and I'm gonna have my song start and there you go, here I am. No, he is already there, with the look, with the atmosphere, with his hand, and he's just bringing you in right away, sucks you up into his story right from the start, right from the first note. And this is a true great performer. So you can definitely learn from that. Second of all, there's a lot of high notes in this song, right? And the climax, right? The climax where he kind of bursted with the choir and everything. It's very powerful. And a lot of singers, and I know from my students and even for myself when I started as a singer, I always was so tempted to just scream those high notes and just kind of like rushing to do that and just burst in and just and after like 2 seconds you're like, holy crap, how am I gonna hold this long note for so long and just make it sustained and not sound like it's about I'm like choking a cat, right? This is definitely not what you want. Now, a tip from me that I teach my students, and definitely I use it always in my songs. And listen, singing opera is definitely not easy. You have a lot of those notes. And also in pop or rock or whatever song I'm singing, this is something that I always do. I would never, ever, ever start a high note or a powerful note, let's put it that way, powerfully right away. What does that mean? I would never start a note saying, ah, and just like hold it there in this big sound. It just doesn't go anywhere, it hurts, and it's just uncomfortable in so many ways. However, the way you could approach it, and this is what I use for myself, is actually started a little more gentler and gradually make it more powerful and stronger in terms of volume. So you never want to start a sound full on gas. ever, right? Imagine your voice is like it's like a car, right? When you're driving a car, you would never put the pedal gas like right away, boom, strongly with your feet, right? You would gradually go to that gas and gradually drive. You're not gonna be like, okay, here you go, gas, boom. No, absolutely not. You want to gradually do it and let the voice grow more and shimmer and create those beautiful overtones. And overtones, it's a whole thing that if you don't really know what I'm talking about, Google it, because this is what makes your voice so rich and so beautiful. And people like, why her voice is so captivating, is so beautiful versus her voice or his voice, doesn't matter. It's those overtones that create a beautiful, rich sound that we can't even understand what it is, because it's not like what you hear. It's not just the one note. There's a palette of notes around that create a beautiful space and that texture that is very unique for each and everybody and every singer. But in our purposes, I'm just gonna show you, demonstrate you quickly how to do it correctly, okay? So instead of doing this, and hold a note and just like pray you will not die in the middle of the note, how about this? And I can hold it forever and ever and ever, okay? So you feel it's definitely started more softly and gradually went to the powerful one. I added a little vibrato and I went back to the soft one. So what I recommend, just go for one note each time. Just press one note in your keyboard and just hold it as long as you can. Start very soft, gradually grow to the strong voice and gradually go back to that soft voice. Make sure you sustain your breath with a good breath support and you keep there moving forward and you never scream, because your vocal cords are super gentle and you never want to do this to your vocal cords. You want them to really gently touch each other and vibrate to create a beautiful sound that you only have. So guys, I'm gonna leave you with that. It was such a treat. Thank you so much, Dimash, for yet again a beautiful performance. And you know, I just feel this time, I really feel Dimash. I feel like this time in this video is already so comfortable in his voice and his presence, and he's not there to compete. It's his show, you know what I mean? And it doesn't feel like he's, okay, here I am showing my big voice. It's not about that. It's really about him just evolving and blossoming to his true artistry and who he is as a performer and as an artist. So excited to see what's episode number 11 will bring us, because it's getting better and better and better. So as I told you guys, thank you so much for watching. I would really appreciate it if you can hit the subscribe button and also a like if you like this video and if you found it helpful. And I would love to hear your suggestions. So comment below who you want me to react to. It could be also your performance. Just saying. And if you're a singer, please consider to be part of my vocal challenge. It's completely free, limited edition. So you don't want to miss it. Okay, guys, until next time, I love you. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in my next video.